sleep. Taking note of Napoli's ability to market goods over the past couple of seasons, and Napoli will get us going. It's a very dark home Halloween outfit. They have, thankfully for me, a lighter blue number on the back. We'll take you through the starting 11s as we get going. Napoli going from left to right. It's with Alex Meda in goal. But let's go to the away side first. Pietro Terracciano will be between the sticks, 6th year with Fiorentina. 4 at the back, then 2 pivots, and 3 behind the striker. So it's a 4-2-3-1 for Vincenzo Italiano, the coach. And it's Lucas Martinez Quarta with Milenkovic in the middle. Coyote, surprise packet at right back. He scored a goal for Italy to winning under-19 Euros in the summer. Fabiano Parisi gets the nod over Biraghi. Alfred Duncan and Arthur Mello in support of Giacomo Bonaventura, Icone and Brecolo, with Mbala Nzola up forward. He's the striker that helped Spezia stay up in their first season in the top flight. Mbala gets the ball to the chest, but he's well offside. In any case, he had Lobotka trailing him. Alex Merritt in goal for the home side, with still 3rd and 4th defenders at the back, Nathan and Ostigard, although surely after the recent 2 or 3 week period, both of them as protagonists have staked a claim to push one of Ramani and Juan Jesus out of the starting 11. Giovanni Di Lorenzo is the captain at right back. His 182nd start in 183 matches that he's been available for. It's superb, outstanding, incredible. From the Euro 2020 winner, Matheus Oliveira at Lecca. He's there with the ball with Natan, who chips it down the line. Osimhen loses his footing. Milenkovic comes forward. He can't slide the ball through to Brecolo. Out comes Merritt. There's a 3-man midfield for Napoli. Lobotka, Anguissa and Zielinski. That's the full strength trio available for Rudy Garcia. Up forward, you could say, arguably, depending on your taste, do you think this is the trio that should start every game? It's Victor Osimhen in the middle, Kvaratskhelia on the left, and Matteo Politano on the right side. And for those of you who are in the know, you need to be told, having Lozano has moved on to the Eredivisie, back to former club PSV. So no competition for Politano there, except they've replaced Lozano with Lindstrom. But not able to so far displace Politano. Has just been displaced though by Domenico Berardi in the national team setup. Politano not called up, but a big surprise is Jack Bonaventura, the Fiorentina number 5 at 34 years of age, has been once again given another chance for Italy in the squad, and potentially playing his 16th cap. So he's on course for his best ever season since 2017-18 as well. Good start with 3 goals and 2 assists. In 2018 he got 8 goals and 3 assists. Spalletti looking for a spark, and need a little bit more in that department just behind the strikers. A little bit more creativity. No Immobile either. And no Retegui, who is injured. That's a poor pass, maybe gobbled up as Fiorentina come forward. Slowed down by Bonaventura, who was tumbled into from behind. Fiorentina will have a free kick. It's about 6 paces in from the right touchline, about 30 yards away from the goal line, and it's Kvaratskhelia who had to commit the foul. It was his right boot going in to the left ankle from behind, but really nothing malicious there. Clumsy challenge from the Georgian, who has returned to his goal-contributing form. 1 goal and 3 assists this season. Many doubters, many naysayers, but he's back. He was outstanding against Real Madrid during the week. For now, it's Fiorentina with this free kick opportunity. Set piece from the right-hand side, in it comes. It's deep. At the back is Milenkovic. He squares it up. The overhead kick from Martinez Quarta. I think that was. I'll have to run back at full pace to get into his correct and rightful position as a centre-back. Kvaratskhelia wants to take on Coyote. There's only 3 years between them, but a world of difference in terms of experience and prowess, I guess you could call it. Coyote, so calm at the back there, was able to with the helping hand that came back from Artur Melo. Now it's Lobotka outside the box. He might line up Osimhen. No, it'll be here for Politano. He wants a half a yard. He leaves it for Di Lorenzo. And fingertips. Was it from Delaciano or was it always rising? Goalkeeper has flapped at it, but by the body language of the players, it's going to be a goal kick. And Napoli with the first real attack here. Politano, if he had a better first touch, he could have unleashed on the left. It was also down the other end. I guess you could call it a chance. I don't think it would have gone in, even if Osimhen wasn't standing on the line. But Martinez Quarta with the overhead acrobatics. So technically, one attempt for each side, and it is just the start we want in the opening 6 minutes. 0-0. Napoli Fiorentina. Fiorentina coming forward now, out to the left side, about 23 yards out. And there's some space, and the shot might come, except the sting was taken out of it by Nathan. Politano will retrieve. He's in his own goal line, though, and had his shirt tugged by Mbala Inzola, who was Italiano's former soldier, as I was saying at the top of the broadcast at Spezia. Both of them making their name there as striker and coach, and also Inzola spending some time in Sicily at Trapani when Italiano was there a few years back. Alex Merritt will take this, not leave it actually, this free kick very deep attacking area for Fiorentina, but a Napoli free kick. So what can Fiorentina do here? High offensive turnover is what they're after. And they get it from Fiore with good perseverance down the right side. Lovely control now by Martinez Quarta, who has the most goals for a defender in the league. Good ball in, and a chance off the post. That was unlucky, and on the rebound it goes in. That is a fabulous finish in from the left, and it is the number 77, Josip Brekalo, who scores his first goal for La Viola. Scored a bag for Torino, 7 for the Granata, and now opens his account for Fiorentina. Unluckily, didn't score. It came off the post, but it fell to the right man. I guess it's the wrong place, but he has threaded that through. I think it's gone under the legs of Alex Merritt. It was Melo. What a fabulous ball in. Gorgeous ball over the head of Inzola. And the first attempt was a post from Martinez Quarta, who somehow seems to find his way in as a third attacker, even though he's the central defender. And that has actually gone in off Di Lorenzo. I don't think it was on target. Will that be an own goal? I think Brekalo will claim it. And I think they're going to give the goal to the Croatian winger, Josip Brekalo. Where's the number 77? Greatly helped by his number 28, though, Lucas Martinez Quarta has been so busy in this game. We have our opening goal. It is Napoli 0, Fiorentina 1. 7th minute. And it was a little bit of a tired-looking Napoli defence. Not the best week for Di Lorenzo, despite being now amazing defender, amazing captain. Just a stunning player all round. Has given the pass away against Real Madrid so they could get on the board. Jude Bellingham needing no invitation to find Vinny Jr. from that intercepted pass, and now the ball's gone in off him here from the kickoff. Angisa pressuring Milenkovic, that went to the touchline, couldn't find Duncan in front of him. The Ghanaian midfielder is now in his 5th season, and Milenkovic is in his 7th since leaving Partizan Belgrade. Napoli are behind, the champions. This will be a smile on the faces of Inter and Milan fans and Juventus fans as well, and of course Fiorentina fans, wherever you are listening around the world. Well, thank you for tuning in. Lobotka is pressured up high by Bonaventura. Good pass. It was a vertical one. Zielinski now getting involved with Anguissa, who's been criticised by pundits and fans alike for having concrete boots at times. Wasn't tracking back on Bellingham. Real Madrid's second goal. Napoli narrowly losing the game. It was 2-2 until the final quarter of an hour. It was a bullet and a volley from Valverde that came off the crossbar onto Merit and back into the goal. So a little bit of fortune for Napoli's opposition in the past, I'd say, 25 minutes of competitive game time between this game and the Real Madrid game. Fiorentina now in the current standings, the live standings that you can see on Flash Score. It's 17 points for them, equal with Juventus. Good to rivals as well. Now there's a chance here for Kvaratskhelia. Might want to square this up. Instead, he ran into trouble in the shape of Duncan and Coyote on the right-hand sides. Fiorentina can clear down that side. Now he's able to settle it down. But the way that Napoli picked apart the high defensive line is quite impressive. Now it's Kvaratskhelia with Osimhen, who had the most chances at goal, or the most attempts, if you call it, 29 apiece going into match day 8. Now Zielinski dispossessed. Wonderful work by Brecolo, who's on a high. Chips the ball further down the pitch. Ostergaard is saying it should be a Napoli throw. Maybe there's a foul. It's going to go the way of Fiorentina. It looks like Parisi at left back for Fiorentina is going to take the throw. Parisi, first season for Laviola. 3 years at Napoli. Part of the Italian under 21 setup. Not called up this time, but Coyote, his teammate, is just 19 years of age. After a solid opening to this season. His first in the seniors for Fiorentina. Plenty of games for the under-19s at club level, and a few games in the lower divisions, 3rd and 4th division of Italy back when he was 16-17. Since then he's come a long way. He's now with Icone on that right side today. So we'll see how the pair link up. Italiano must have seen something, and he believes in the lineup he's put out there. No Nico Gonzalez, remembering. And Zola, on the back of the goal that he scored against Cagliari, has been given a starting chance. Fiorentina in possession on halfway. Everyone behind the ball for Napoli. It's moved out to Milenkovic. Goes back inside to Melo. It's an option. A lot of players forward for Fiorentina. They do get caught out at the back. It'll be Osimhen and Anguissa to scoot away. So back to Terracciano. Melo, the Brazilian, spent some time. He was contracted with Liverpool, didn't play. A lot of injuries in the past 12 months. Played with Juventus and Barcelona. Terracciano might have to go long. Fiorentina's in no rush. His ball down the pitch will go past Oliveira. Initially, Mario Rui to be named in the starting 11, so I'm not sure there was an injury during the pre-game warm-up. 14th minute. Thank you for joining the Flash Score broadcast here. Di Lorenzo. Well, that was a furious challenge on Zola. The ball ended up with Merit, so happy days. A chip ball forward doesn't find Kvaratskhelia, who felt he was infringed by Michael Coyote. Kvaratskhelia squares it up for the arrival of his captain into the attacking half. Napoli comes. Napolitano wants to prove himself. Could have had that shot at goal at 0-0. Instead he laid it off for Di Lorenzo, who fired over the top. With a couple of big games coming, Malta and England. So I think they need 4 points out of that lot, and I'd say 3 are expected at home, and then that trip away to Wembley. Also Australia will play England in the break, and those games brought to you on the Flash Score Network. Now Oliveira. Almost did Rizzo brush off Coyote. He's passed back inside, intercepted and cleared. Here comes Nathan de Souza from Red Bull Bragantino for 10 million euros. The 22-year-old looks pretty good so far. He's in for his 6th competitive appearance. Debuted in the Champions League as a substitute and has been rushed in with Jesus unavailable. Zelensky wants a card to be shown. Kvaratskhelia was pulled down from around the halfway line, and it was Kayode and Duncan. Was there a high arm from the Ghanaian? Let off with a warning here. The referee needed some time to have a chat with a couple of different players there, so back underway we go. Anguissa will take a free kick in the centre circle. One-touch football here. It's lovely to watch from Napoli, and that's what they look to do as they chase the game. And again, up to safety over the touchline by Martinez Quarta. So interesting tactics from Italiano, pushing up the centre-back for the opening 5 or 10 minutes and produce the goal. Sometimes you just never know what's coming. Rui Garcia has been caught unaware. Zelensky looks as though he's up for it. It's a really crafty, clever, intelligent Napoli midfield once it gets going. Anguissa now will glance to head it back to Di Lorenzo. Before comes Brecalo, the goal scorer. Back to Alex Merrick, who will be thinking, surely there's no more bad luck, but there's plenty of time in this game. The defending champion haven't really had the start they wanted now. Some entertaining first-time passing to find Kvaratskhelia, who was outgunned by Kayode and then turned inside out as an Italian under-21 international. Fires a pass back inside. Really stunning piece of work there by Kayode. Looks a real talent. Let's see if he can match the likes of Parisi. Udogie as well. He's made his way to Tottenham. He's right in left backs, really. They'll just keep coming on the conveyor belt. Ball in dispute. It's hot in the middle. Politano will retreat very deep in his own half. Needs a helping hand. Finds Di Lorenzo. First time pass is a little bit clunky. Osimhen comes and is fouled. This time, referee looks like he's going to a pocket. I think it's just to pull out the whistle. Osimhen on the turn hasn't really been involved, but even when you don't see him, the opposition's game plan revolves around the Nigerian. Always taking players away, loves to be isolated with just the one defender with a long ball, and Napoli are already in the mood with quick passing, both short and long. Free kick, chipped over the top, but Scalia won't arrive. Got a header from Martinez. And Duncan, aggression up the pitch, still in the Viola's defensive half, playing in the white strip today. Now the ball put forward. Ostergaard so good in the air. Same with Anguissa. And the back is Zelensky. Politano thought about going with a first-time pass forward to Osimhen. The Cameroonian Anguissa lays it back. Zelensky, Di Lorenzo, Ostergaard, Nathan. Important touches in the 19th minute. Napoli 0, Fiorentina 1. Stats on the Flash Score app. 0.04 XG for Napoli, 0.46 for Fiorentina. Most of the ball, 2/3 of it with the home side, as you'd expect. But 4 goal attempts all up for the away side, and just the one with Di Lorenzo for the Patrick Pay. No corner kicks as of yet. Most of the play coming fairly central. Ostergaard comes, smashes it high. Osimhen wants to pressure Duncan. It is forward, chested down by Nzola. And then to it. Really nice tackle by Ostergaard, and now Anguissa has to think his way through, goes behind to go forward. Lobotka presses the ball over the head of Politano for a Fiorentina throw. 20th minute of play. 70 more minimum. Now Martinez Quarta. Not to Kayode. It's a staggered looking 4-man backline, and do not want to get caught out at the back. Fiorentina not known for a solid defence. They've conceded 10 times. Napoli now conceded the 7th. Both are all about scoring goals. 15, no, it's 16 with a Brecalo goal for Fiorentina. Napoli have 16 also. Terracciano. Now he'll launch forward. Fine looking pass to the chest of Bonaventura. And lay it back for Melo. Go back towards the centre of the pitch. Bonaventura out to the left for Brecolo. 30 yards away. Threads the ball down into the half space. And that'll be chipped to the back post. Inzola. Telegraphed pass for Coyote. But it's been some really good work from Parisi getting forward. Parisi hovering just behind Icone. Inzola, the pair standing just outside the box. Ball being floated around the halfway line. Osimhen comes, and then Milenkovic goes out towards Martinez. So much firepower on the bench for both of these sides. Fiorentina rotating the squads. Finding space. Bonaventura is controlling the tempo. Napoli caught out in midfield. The overload is on. Left side, Donka squares it up. So much space here. They can fire in. They're blocked. It's a wonderful block there. It'll sit nicely for Politano. And all of a sudden, Napoli into attack. Osimhen beats the trap. He's up against Martinez, who gets back. Osimhen now back to the edge. Politano's ball to the back. It's Kvaratskhelia who wants to shoot. Goes down in the box. He slides. I think they're claiming a handball. Still in dispute. It's in the back of the net. Have Napoli found the equaliser? Whistle goes. No goal. Osimhen tapped in at the back post. And it was a messy passage of play. The referee will have to sort this out with VAR. As Osimhen squared the ball up. It came back to him off a rebound off Martinez. Politano then to the back of Coyote. In came Kvaratskhelia. So did Milenkovic. Coyote may have handled the ball. Oliveira to Osimhen. Osimhen may have been onside, maybe offside. I don't know. It's a total mess out there. Coyote heavily involved. He will be the subject of the majority of the investigation here. Did that strike the arm? And if it did, was it on the ground? Already attached to the ground, which means that it cannot be a penalty in most circumstances of stationary. Checking disallowed goal for offside. That'll be the first thing, because Napoli did find the goal. So was Victor Osimhen offside? Up comes Giovanni Di Lorenzo to contest the decision. And whether this is a goal or not, I think it's a warning shot for Fiorentina. The goal is offside, so no issue with the Coyote and the arms. Not even sure from these angles if it did strike the arm. Osimhen offside, looking for his 6th of this season, 26th last term. But already it's Lautaro Martinez who's shot out to 10 goals in 8 games, only the 3rd interplayer to do so at this stage of the season. Had that many goals after so few games. Di Lorenzo receives from Melo. Diagonal pass, Lobotka. See this so often. Politano back to the Slovak. Back to the keeper. Fiorentina have a really good forward press setup. Can they suffocate Napoli into another error? They were brave against Real Madrid, but probably a little too brave. Not vigilant enough. Now Icone and Inzola in the middle. Out to the right it goes, though. About 30 yards away from the goal line as Fiorentina go on the attack to double the lead. Here in the 25th minute at the Maradona. It's Napoli 0, Fiorentina 1. Barak on the bench, Beltran, the new signing, Biraghi, the club captain, Nico Gonzalez, who, as usual, contributes goals, 4 in just 6 appearances and 1 assist. Considering they only got 6 in total last season, and 7 the season before that, 4 in just 6 games. And 2 already in Europe this term. Di Lorenzo, Napoli fans, doesn't look good. He's down on the ground, writhing in pain. How did he land? It was an ankle, I think, there. His left ankle. perhaps he just didn't know where the ball was and wanted to make a little more of it so the referee would stop play. But the medical staff are out there. Napoli's captain in disarray. Napoli's defence in disarray. The goal that was eventually put in off Di Lorenzo's left boot. Came off Brecalo. I always thought it was quite an extraordinary goal from Brecalo on the left boot from a metre away from the goal line on the left side of the goal, about 4 or 5 yards back in distance. Was able to get that through Alex Medet, but it was the touch off Di Lorenzo that guided it home, and Fiorentina, they went down 2-0 against Ferencváros and managed to bring it back to 2-2. So on a bit of a high at the moment. 4 goals on the trot without conceding. 3 goals actually. It's late in the night, so apologies for that one. Brecalo with that goal, his first for Fiorentina, so a big moment for him. Former Wolfsburg player, started off with Dinamo Zagreb, spent some time with Stuttgart, plenty of action in the German Bundesliga, which we do bring you on Flash Score. Now we're back underway, but Ostergaard showed a couple of minutes of added time in his first half. Nata, the edge of the box. Here comes Bonaventura. Zola hovering, and to Ostergaard it goes. Back to the keeper. They're looking to make an overload on one side or the other. Matan gives up and goes long. 30 metres down. Kvaratskhelia bounced off his shin. He'll be settled down on the right side. Kayode will go back to Terracciano. It's all about starving Napoli's midfield of chances and possession. And they've done okay. Got Napoli with the ball in the defensive half for most of the game. That's why Napoli have tried to split Fiorentina apart with quick aerial passing. And they have done that. They've achieved it on 1 or 2 occasions. An immense line-up as Kvaratskhelia turns his man. He's away from Kayode by 3 or 4 metres. Now it'll be Martinez Quata to join in. Now Zielinski. Anguissa 40 yards away. Puts the ball through to Lobotka, edge of the box, the shot, the big save from Terracciano, and that was a massive opportunity for Napoli to get back on terms. Now Di Lorenzo, it's not offside, linesman was right there, on the right side, and Anguissa will have to throw this back in. No, it's come off the Napoli captain, and Lobotka looking for a rare goal, stinging the palms of Terracciano. Again, it's another shot across the bow of the HMS Fiorentina. Managed to do enough with his right hand to get that away because it came in with real force. The Italiano celebrating the save like he would a goal. Lobotka, 2 goals for Napoli, 1 in each of the past 2 seasons. Well, it's not as if he's going to score flamboyant, outrageous goals, but he'll take anything you can get when you're 1-0 down. The pass comes in from the left from Parisi. Somehow it stays in. The spinner comes back for Bonaventura, the 34-year-old, on a high from his Italy call-up. Now Duncan can strike from distance. This time he settles it down for Parisi. Diagonal ball inside again. It was well read by Di Lorenzo, but it will fall kindly. And Melo back to Martinez Quarta. Now Milenkovic back to the Fiorentina goalkeeper. Terracciano, former Napoli player, as are many out there, including Parisi, Zielinski, Di Lorenzo. So now another stoppage on the half-hour mark. In the late game, the final one of match day 8 in Serie A, brought live to you here. The Italian champions are down at home at the Stadio Diego Armando Maradona. It's an inspiration from their demigods. Somehow, Napoli haven't scored, and Fiorentina will feel proud of their achievement so far. Right in the 7th minute. The stats on the flash score up while we have a delay in play. There's still an XG of just 0.04 for Napoli and 0.46 for the away sides. Earlier today, Monza with a 3-0 win over Salernitana. Frosinone with a 2-1 win over Verona. Lazio and Atalanta, 5-goal thriller, 3-2 for Lazio. It was at the Olimpico, and their post-time rivals Roma on the way to Sardinia to take on Cagliari, got a 4-1 win over Lukaku on the score sheet. Not once, but twice, one in each half. Yesterday, the big guns played. Big three. And we saw Inter at home with a 2-0 lead, pegged back by Bologna for 2-2. Juventus somehow clinching victory over Torino. Same with Milan, somehow. That was the death Giroud putting the goalkeeper's shirt on. I think Anguisses has to come off here. And Rudy Garcia will bring on a much more attacking player. So maybe switching it up, and has played Raspadori in the centre of the park in pre-season. So you would assume with Anguissa gone that Lobotka would stay central. Politano might go back to Anguissa's right midfield position, and Raspadori might go up into the right wing, or vice versa with those two players. Raspadori was called up by Spalletti. He scored a goal against England before. Offside call here as we're back underway. So the first change of the game. We'll just finish off those score caps from yesterday. Genoa 0, Milan 1. And that was the very late goal that came in the 87th minute from Pulisic, the USMNT player, now with 4 Serie A goals since leaving Chelsea. Sent off in the 99th. So Giroud having to go in goal, and he had to make a couple of saves. And on the Milan website, he's actually listed as a goalkeeper now, wearing his, well, Magnan's goalkeeping shirt that he ripped off his French World Cup finalist teammate. But they sorted it out. Juventus with a 2-0 win in the Derby della Mole over Torino. So the standings at the moment, defending champion Napoli look to press up here against Andrew Melo, to deliver a pass inch perfect to Kayode, and the clearance doesn't come. Chopped off by Zielinski, who's shipped out to left midfield. Fiorentina can break. Brecalo, it's a fine tap down for Paris. Beautiful football all round in this first half. Really nice advertisement for Serie A in this one. And Parisi, well thought through, did it with composure. Bonaventura, 40 yards away from goal, surging forward, edge of the box, goes for the shot. Napoli again just hanging off the attacker that's running at them. Now the ball put back into the middle from Brecalo. Lobotka held up beautifully by Raspadori. Go out to the left and then make the run. Kvaratskhelia will find him again. Raspadori looks inbounds, has the run of Oliveira, and he's double teamed out of it. Almost crowded out, gets it back somehow. Raspadori still persevering, goes inside. Oliveira's not there. He'd move forward and Fiorentina survive. Raspadori with an injection of real pace. 35th minute of the game now. Fiorentina leading away over Napoli by a goal to nil. You can actually tap on Napoli Fiorentina on the Fire Score app. You can go to the standings, see that Fiorentina now skipped up into 4th, but equal 3rd. Bonaventura, good ball back towards Nzola. He looked to it, get in the back. But Zielinski is playing as a pivot. Kvaratskhelia. Dean on that touchline. It's up against Kayode, who's done okay in the first half. Contentious moment. Napoli wanting a goal that was put in the back of the net, but it was offside. And then was hoping for another penalty. It would be the umpteenth for them this season. So Napoli with a loss here would still be in top 5, but be 6 points away from Milan, who lead the league with 21 points. Fiorentina will be in the Champions League spots. Now Osimhen into the game, can square it up as Di Lorenzo. Back to Osimhen, back to goal. Takes an age. Wants to find Di Lorenzo. Almost got him behind Parisi. Across comes Milenkovic. Scampers over and gets the ball into touch. Quickly taken throw. Di Lorenzo back to Politano. Here's a big chance. Di Lorenzo needs to find a teammate here. Across, it might sit for Kvaratskhelia. Edge of the box. And his layoff was no good. He's still going though, the Georgian. Into the box he comes. Tries to thread it through the legs of Parisi. He goes to ground rather easily. And they're still going. Can they find something here? Osimhen attacks it. Up and away by Martinez. And again, Fiorentina can scramble it away. And Lobotka has given away a corner down the other end of the pitch. Huge error there because Napoli, it's actually Ostigard with the back pass, has gone way past Medet. Di Lorenzo looked for the run that came through the middle from Matias Oliveira. An expectant Napoli tifoso crowd here. They are at least expecting the win by a goal. That would mean Napoli would have to produce 2, but they've given away a corner the first of the game, and it's in the 37th minute. Trudging down is Alfred Dunca. This one taken from the left side of the pitch. The back pass from Ostigard with Fiorentina hemmed in. Went past Medet. Disappointed look on the face of the goalkeeper. Duncan. And it comes. It'll be a huge blow here. Fiorentina can find the goal, and somehow it's scooped over the top. And it's Bonaventura with a half chance. Napoli are coming. Take it quickly. The attack. Lobotka. Fiorentina have a line of 3, then 2. Napoli looking to play their way through. Raspadori's very deep in that central midfield role now. Politano looks up, goes down the channel, the right side. Osimhen, the back heel, goes past Politano. Otherwise, he was probably in to at least the 18-yard box before a defender would come over from the other side and perhaps stop him from running into the channel. And that is how Napoli plans to crack open this Fiorentina defence. Living dangerously. They have the leads. Top scorers for Fiorentina this season. Nico Gonzalez with 4, Bonaventura with 3, and that's why he's been called up. Martinez Quattro with 2. He's hit the post here today. So he's showing why he's so important to Vincenzo Italiano's hopes of at least finishing the top 6, you'd think. He's building the squad. This is an offside against Inzola. Did Napoli strike back before half-time, or would there be a silencing of the Ciucciarelli crowd, the little donkeys? A good run here from Di Lorenzo and Politano. Didn't use Politano. Raspadori will square it up. He does look to be playing in a mezzala role on the right side of midfield as Politano runs forward, so I'm sure they're going to alternate down there. Out to the left they go, and Zielinski, diagonal pass. Lobotka, lots of space here. Raspadori can run to within 25 yards. Good ball. The shot is very high. Player was knocked over as he hit it. Was Raspadori. Brought forward by Politano. Raspadori hitting it. And came the sliding challenge from Martinez Quarta. And Napoli aren't going to get anything from that in the 40th minute, trailing by 1. Fiorentina's games leading up to this 6-match undefeated run in all competitions. Lost only 1 of the past 9 matches in total. Drew 2-2. That's the Artemio Franchi against Ferencváros. They were losing 2-0 until the 66th minute with Antonin Barak. And a goal offside as well. All this available on the Flash Score app, I might add. Ikone in the 93rd minute. was the hero to bring it back to 2-2. Before that, they beat Cagliari by 3-0. Gonzalez, Nzola, and an own goal of Dosena. By Nzola here. He plays spectacularly well with Ikoné now on the ball. Brecalo slows it down, Parisi on the overlap. Respects Di Lorenzo. Moves the ball away into the middle with Melo. Napoli leading 2 up on the counter here. They can win it back. The shoehorn in the middle to make Fiorentina go to the touchline from a stretch the Viola and then go through them. They've got the ammunition to do it. 51st minute. Napoli know what they're up against. Fiorentina in fine form. Napoli also, apart from the loss here against Real Madrid, did belt Lecce 4-0 and Udinese 4-1. Against Real Madrid, they took the lead with Ostigard with a header before Vinny Jr. and Bellingham made it 2-1. Without winning at the break, Zielinski converting a penalty. It's not a lucky penalty, but by the of the game, it was one. A handball against Nacho, and then the own goal off Meret in the 78th minute. There you've got Los Merengues the points, top of the Champions League group in Group C. Fiorentina still in possession here. Good little spell, 2 or 3 minutes. Parisi is trying to tempt Napoli to come forwards. And again, it's back to the halfway line. Melo on the U-turn. Getting away from Raspadori. He's just behind Osimhen for the time being. Now Bonaventura can open it up, spread it out to Ikoné. And the way he's coming forward, hand gestures are calling for calm. Out to Duncan, who's there. Makes a 3-on-3 in the middle, over the head of everyone. And now Politano wants some help. The Bocca arrives as usual. Di Lorenzo wants to use the touchline. Comes off. Di Lorenzo, that will be a Fiorentina throw, so a good extended spell. Vincenzo Italiano just creating the ebb and flow. This game is who he wants. And it comes from Parisi, away from Ostigard. Duncan will settle it back down. Martinez puffed it into his own half. Will retrieve this. If Napoli are chasing the game, they do have plenty of players that can whack a ball, if you know what I mean. Just looking at today's benches on the flash score app. It's Elmas is there. Gaetano scored against Lecce. Simeone also, and Juste, Lindstrom, new signings. And Coyote squares it up. Back to halfway. Fiorentina with the weight of numbers at the back. Parisi. Napoli forced to wait. Now here's Melo, who pushed forward. Ikoné up to the right side again. The edge of the box. Knocked in. And it's a really good header away by Nathan. Gives Fiorentina a corner on the left side. Super spell of pressure here from La Viola. The easiest stage to come and perform on here, especially not for Napoli at times. They have a championship winning side. Should have something in them in this game. Duncan goes to the near post this time. Zielinski can head it forward. And again it's picked up. Frustrating times. If you're a Napoli fan, simply cannot get hold of the ball unless it's in your own defensive third. Up to the left now. Duncan squares it. This time it's intercepted by Zielinski. Now Napoli can get hold of it, see what they can do with it. Do not want to give it up easily. Really deep with Di Lorenzo's pass. It comes off Zielinski. That'll be a Fiorentina throw. It's just not going their way in this last 5 or 10 minutes. Looking at the stats, they have to make that change with Anguissa coming out. put the balance of the side a little out. He's a ball winner and a ball carrier. XG for Napoli's gone up to 0.24. Now Fiorentina's given it away in a very dangerous area. Quick throw towards Osimhen. Now, was he fouled? Referee says no. Osimhen's incredulous. He's on the ground and he is protesting on his knees. Very quickly up, though, because he knows better than to get a yellow card. It'll be checked. Undoubtedly. Throw came in. And the defender bowled into him from behind. Now, Osimhen may have gone down once he felt the weight come from behind. The momentum from the Fiorentina defender, and the momentum is here with Fiorentina 11. 1-0 to the goods. Possession in the last 10 minutes have brought it back to nearly equal. Goal attempts, 8 of them for Fiorentina, 5 for Napoli. We no longer have that fortress at the back now that Kim Min-jae's gone to Bayern Munich. No Ramani. And it was a case of Osimhen going down fairly easily. Two corner kicks for Alviola. Long ball. Ostigar. Makes it a real mission for Osimhen to get there. The ball's gone out of play. And Parisi did well to shepherd that out. It wasn't the offside call, but the flag's gone up for. And many Napoli fans will say that it could have been a foul by Martinez Quarta, who made an attempt for the ball but didn't get any of the ball. Was clumsy into Osimhen. That is the benefit of hindsight once you have the replay about 6 times in a row. 1 ball forward, 4 minutes of stoppages, and we're halfway through that nearly. So far, we've had 2 goals in this game, but 1 disallowed. After Osimhen's goal in the 23rd minute. Guisa substituted out of the game in the 32nd minute for Raspadori. Opponents on the bench. Of course, Osimhen dispossessed. Brekalo comes back. So does Osimhen again as it swings from one team to another. And attack. There's Lobotka out on the left. Right up on the wing with Kvaratskhelia. He's been marked out of the game in the past 15 minutes. Had a really bright opening half an hour. That's a strong challenge there, to say the least, from Brekalo. Napoli with a free kick very late in the first half, taken short. Zielinski moves it on into the attacking half. An attack. Wanted to give and go. Everyone pressing forward here. Napoli wanting the equaliser before the break. Can they bring it back to terms? An attack. There's Osimhen at the edge of the box. It comes in. It's a good-looking ball. And Osimhen, was he fouled by the goalkeeper here, Terracciano? Now he's saying it was brought down. There's a yellow card. Who's it for? Is it for Osimhen or the keeper? What has the referee pointed to here? Terracciano is the recipient of the yellow card. Napoli will have the door open for them because Osimhen is brought down. It really was a half chance. It was a chest down from Parisi to Terracciano, and a horrible ending for Fiorentina in the half. Victor Osimhen lurking, so dangerous. And Vincenzo Italiano, the Fiorentina coach, cannot believe that the Fiorentina defence can be this naive, thinking that they can nonchalantly chest the ball back to the goalkeeper, and they will have the chance, and it will be big Victor Osimhen, not the best penalty taker, but is being tasked with dispatching this. It's on the spot. He moves in. It is Osimhen, and this time he is fully in charge. Smashes the ball past Terracciano. It is Napoli 1, Fiorentina 1 at the break. What a finish to the first half, and this is what we love, Serie A, here on Flash Score. wanting a penalty, about 5 minutes ago. Osimhen really didn't disguise where he was going to put the ball. It was through sheer power that he was able to beat Terracciano. He could have done a little better to get a hand on that, putting it to the right of the goal, if you're looking at the goal. Moving in and hitting it with the right foot. Terracciano picked the right way, but the ball goes into the net, and Napoli has the equaliser. The champions now pegging Fiorentina back in the standings. Napoli back into 4th place, with the chance now to achieve the full turnaround and hit 3rd place with Juventus. But there's so much more in this game until that moment. We have a kickoff here for Fiorentina, if you want to believe that, in the 51st minute. Only supposed to have 4 minutes of allotted additional time, and Osimhen brought down right at the end of that. It was the nice delivery from Nathan to a lovely area of the box from the left, and Parisi was there. Osimhen was outnumbered, but Parisi's chest back to Terracciano telegraphed enough for Osimhen to read where it was going. He got to the ball first. It was brought down by the goalkeeper and was able to get Napoli back to terms. We're now at the half-time whistle with Federico Lapenna, our referee, getting us there. And Brecolo's opening goal in the 7th minute, cancelled out by Victor Osimhen, who won the penalty, scored the penalty, and has Napoli at 1-1 with Fiorentina at the break. We'll bring you the second half in about 10 to 12 minutes here on Flash Sport. Brecolo with a return pass. Martinez Prata overruns it. And Zola back to goal. As the referee goes, Melo and Coyote for the central location for the right back though, and now an incisive pass. What a piece of defence that is from Natan. Zielinski can play the ball down the pitch. Osimhen held up by Milenkovic and wins the free kick. A big serve up against the colossal Nigerian. So deadly. In the penalty box, Victor Osimhen, and just shooting a goal, but the way that he can get in the way and cause all manner of havoc and mischief, if you want to call it that. Won the penalty for Napoli when really nothing was on. Intercepted the chest back from Parisi, off the chest, and Osimhen read it, got in the way. Fiorentinan had no choice to make some contact with Osimhen, who was around the goalkeeper otherwise and would have been able to tuck it home. Had scored, but was disallowed that goal about 20 minutes earlier. Brecolo out to the left. Bonaventura settling it down. I think of the two sides, Fiorentina will be the happier for this result. 4 point apiece. Keeps them up in the top 5. Kvaratskhelia now, Raspadori. Decided to bring it over the halfway line. Let's everyone run forward. Back to Natan. A Brazilian defender, just 22 years old. Kim Jay's, I guess, replacement we could call him, although he is the 4th in line technically. Slowly. He's coming through with the opportunities presented. Juan Jesus unavailable. That's a blessing in disguise for Napoli. Given one of these two go down injured, then he's in real strife. Di Lorenzo might have to go back into the middle. And Zanoli will have to come into the team, or Mario Rui come onto the left and Matheus Oliveira into the middle. I guess that would be the last resort. Fiorentina. Oh, that's a wonderful ball forward. Nzola, plenty of work to do to get around Ostigard. Draws in the man, finds Ikone. Good footwork, shoots! I think that's hit the woodwork and gone wide. Because Alex Meret did get a hand to that, but snapped his wrist. That has come off the woodwork, I think. Ikone, yes. And was able to bring the ball away from the goal around Oliveira. Taking it to the right of the goal, about 4 or 5 yards, smashed it, crashing off the post, and out for a goal kick for Alex Meret. Now it's Brocca with a skillful piece of work to find Raspadori. Had his shirt pulled. Napoli free kick right on the halfway line. Disappointment for Artur, looking for the Rinascimento, the rebirth of his career. And so far, technically, he's Sofian Amrabat's replacement. Fiorentina haven't had a good start to any season since 2016. So, Di Lorenzo has won a corner here. Right side of the pitch. Something from nothing. So, Politano will be one of the possibilities to swing this in with the left foot on the right side. Zielinski does like to take them, but another option is to go short. It's Politano though, into the middle, bouncing header, running away from the goal was Oliveira. Back and behind for the Terracciano goalkeeper. Terracciano goes short into his own area. Milenkovic hooks it out to the right side of the pitch. Ikone having the touchline. It's lost possession. It's a throw for Oliveira, and it comes. There's no time. Raspadori has to get around Duncan. And brings in Kvaratskhelia. Immediately goes for the cross. He says it's hit the arm of Duncan. Got it forward. Foot race between Natan and Nzola. Nzola is bowled over. Natan with a Maldini-esque piece of defending there. Wins the ball. Easily gets up and can swing the ball out to Politano. That was expertly done. And He's growing and growing. Antonio Souza. Another young player coming through the ranks. Now Zielinski dribbling forwards. Get it back, it was lucky. Clearance was no good. Out it comes to Osimhen. Wants to shoot, and he'll go across the face. He's dragged that from right to left. It was about 10 yards to the right of the right post. And he's going for glory in the bottom far corner. To get it past Parisi. He might have been in two minds about whether to shoot or to spear it in. And hope that the likes of Kvaratskhelia, well, it's gone out for a corner actually. It's taken a touch. That's why it's gone that wide. Kvaratskhelia will take this from the left side of the pitch, and it comes. Telechano flaps at the ball but gets enough on it. Cleared up from Matu Melo. And that is the last defender. Kvaratskhelia a long way from home. Back into the Napoli half. Started the brighter of the two in the second half, although Ikone has hit the post. No one really expecting Fiorentina to get a win here, but it wouldn't be beyond them given the form they're in and the strengthening to the squad. Napoli forced to make a one change in the first half, and it's been a fairly good choice from Rudy Garcia. Now it's a lovely run from Politano over on the left. And he comes. Kvaratskhelia can hit it. And it's gone straight into Milenkovic. It's trickling out for another corner. And another spell of pressure here could pay off for Napoli. Got in the heads of the Fiorentina defenders late in the first half and eventually got on level terms. Kvaratskhelia on the left of the pitch will take this corner. Round goes up. Presses it to the near post. Again, it's glanced on. It's smacked up high by Duncan. There was a 2-on-2, and it's been won by Brecolo. Really poor heavy touch, and Fiorentina seem to have numbers here. Brecolo bringing it forward, can square it up. Napoli in disarray. Viola has slowed it down. Mazzola back to Duncan. Now to Kayode. 35 away. We find Parisi. One side of the pitch from where he usually is. Duncan hovering Brecolo about 25 yards out from goal. Back to it though. Bonaventura can dish it off into the penalty box. They come looking for space. Brecolo will square it up. Here's Parisi. Can he atone? Lovely pass. Kayode can square it and find a corner kick for Fiorentina. It's come off Matias Oliveira and the Napoli defenders. A low five, not a high five, just a moment of poise and teamwork, good spirit there from the Napoli defenders. Rocco Commisso, the Fiorentina owner and president, is in attendance. One of the old brigade here in Italy, along with Aurelio De Laurentiis, the Napoli president. So from the right side for Fiorentina, the corner. It's gone low. Ikone will hit it, and it's flashed just to the right of the right post. And it is Jonathan Ikone who is proving to be a menace for the Napoli defence. How long will it take before Vincenzo Italiano makes a change? We're going to see the second of them from Rudy Garcia and Napoli. Cajuste will come in. Politano will say goodbye, because just then now you would assume would go into the right side of midfield where Anguissa usually plays, and Raspadori will push up. Either play behind Osimhen or to the right of Osimhen. Although last year when Kvaratskhelia was injured, Raspadori filled in quite nicely on the left. So versatile, does prefer to play in the middle. Probably will do against England for Luciano Spalletti and Italy. Throw taken. To Ostigard it goes. Just outside their own penalty box now. Nata. Plenty of space to move it forward. A staggered line of three in the high press from Fiorentina. These are the two sides that do like to press the most in the league. Very attacking sides. Have to play high lines when they can. Ikone has been dispossessed by Lobotkova. This side will have the throw. So once Cajuste in, Napolitano off. So some nice ball already come on. Guizar and Cajuste. That's Jens Cajuste. Oh, there's a chance here for Osimhen. Doesn't take it though. Big save from Terracciano. Now, how did he get in behind so easily? And how has he not scored? At least beaten the goalkeeper to get it on target. Perhaps his first touch was a little heavy. But another warning sign for Fiorentina. Really should be behind 2-1 with that. Osimhen lurking as usual, trying to latch onto any stray passes into the back line, and that is what I was talking about. They love the high press, Napoli, as does Fiorentina. Now Cajuste trying to instigate something on the right. Well worked. Fiorentina, a lovely sliding challenge from Serie and calmly worked out by Zielinski, who will deliver back for the run of the Georgian. On the left side, he'll now be double teamed. He draws in a player. Here comes Oliveira, past one. It was Chiode. Now Zielinski. Now Raspadori. And it's taken a touch and gone behind, I'm pretty sure. Doesn't usually shoot them that wide. From the right edge of the box. Definitely took a touch off Parisi. And this is the chance that Osimhen had before. Took the ball away from a throw from Milenkovic. And then he tried to steer it past Terracciano from an angle. Couldn't find the goal. Napoli with the corner on the right of the pitch. It comes in low and short. Brecalo did really well, the Croatian. Settles play down. Now Bonaventura. Find Brecalo out at the halfway line. They're getting forward step by step. Right on the hour mark at 1-1 at the Maradona, Napoli Fiorentina. Nicone puts the ball in behind. Chiode comes through. Another good sliding challenge from Nata. I think Fiorentina will end up with the corner. So Napoli will have to set up. Half an hour to go, plus stoppages. Chiode will be one of the contenders in the box. And the delivery of Duncan is again low. Nicone waiting on the edge of the box. He goes behind. This is well worked. It was a chip forward by Artumelo. And in the end, Meret will claim with two hands. With it in the back line, going from right to left. And again, back to Nata. Napoli fans are quite content with the way they're bringing in these left central defenders, and they're doing fine jobs at the back. King J, the one-year wonder, but enough to get Napoli their third Serie A title in history. Cajuste on the ball, Napoli in the right defensive third. It's Bocco with Ustigard. Now Meret. A measured pass forward to Zielinski. Still with Natan and Oliveira. Fiorentina push 5 high. They create lots of space, and they've won the ball back because Kvaratskhelia waited at halfway. Chiode intercepts and wins it back. And it's the small things like this that lead to great victories. Little efforts like that, mind games from Italiano against Rudy Garcia, who didn't make the best name for himself with his time at Roma. Since he's coached the likes of Lyon and Al Nassr, Paris in and around Cajuste. Delivers the ball into the left channel. Across comes Natan, Hassel and Zola. N'Golo making his way in. Natan slides again and brings him down. And there's nothing wrong with that because Natan got the ball. The referee calls play on. Natan on the right foot had to go down the line. Wasn't a good pass. Quick throw from Fiorentina. But again, it's Cajuste. It's desperately trying to win it back for Napoli. Some space here for Melo. Good space here for Duncan. Big chance! And somehow Fiorentina find the back of the net. It worked out beautifully. And it's Jack Bonaventura to celebrate his call up to the Italy national team. That gets Fiorentina back into the leads at the Maradona in the 63rd minute of play. Smashes that past Meret, who he'll be meeting up with tomorrow at Coverciano. Napoli are furious. Rudy Garcia on the sideline there. Not sure if there's a hint of an offside in the lead-up, but it was a frantic passage of play. Somehow ended up with Bonaventura to dispatch into the bottom right corner, left all alone. And I can tell you now, there is no offside at all. They have carved their way through. It was an unfortunate pass. It's not a pass, it's a deflection off Oliveira that went straight to Bonaventura, put him through with a one-on-one with Alex Meret, and unlike Victor Osimhen a few minutes ago, he was able to put it into the back of the net, and that is how Moviola has the lead on match day 8. And with that, the live standings as Fiorentina back up into 4th, but equal 3rd with Juventus. This would be the best start to a Fiorentina season since the era of 3 points for a win that came in the mid-90s. Would equal their best start to a season. So they've made money on Sofian Amrabat. I'm not sure that is working out too well for now anyway at Manchester United. Really nice ball here from Kvaratskhelia, bouncing around the edge of the box for Osimhen. Cleared away by Fiorentina though, and they have pulled their way back into the leads. They have 2 goals in general play. Both are a little lucky, but you have to make your own luck. And Bonaventura with his 4th goal of this campaign. Napoli with his first, so groundbreaking occasion for the Croatian. And Giacomo Bonaventura, 34 years of age, called up by Spalletti. Zielinski puts the ball forward, just toe posts it towards Osimhen, and his pass back to Zielinski was poor. Intercepted by Melo. Duncan can spread it out to Brecon. There's Parisi to the left. The only real option. We'll use it. Up against Di Lorenzo. Now back to Duncan. Melo. Okay, he's on the side in front of Maxime Lopez, who played for Sassuolo here in the 2-0 loss earlier on in the season on match day 2. Coyote. Is there a lull of a false sense of security though for Fiorentina? We will find out in the next 25 minutes. After Parisi, for Martinez. He's been fantastic in this game. His long ball searches out to the right and locate Bonaventura. It was unmarked. Kvaratskhelia gets back. Toyota happy to go inside again. Vincenzo Italiano's sides are in full control. Out to the left. Parisi doesn't want to go in towards Mbalo and Zola. Eventually the switch will come again, using the full width. Oliveira comes. Ball taken away from Bonaventura by Zielinski. Oliveira's higher. Hilde scampers back. The ball put forward in behind Duncan. But Scully won't get there. Milenkovic will and clears it to safety. Back in for Zielinski. Makes a beeline for goal from a long way away. Lobotka. Raspadori arriving quiet in the last 10 minutes of the game. Coming on the half-hour mark for Anguissa, went off injured. Hopefully nothing too serious, but he's got a couple of weeks to shake that off. Di Lorenzo. Big pass into the middle. Scalia goes back out to the right side. Settled down by Cajuste. Eventually goes for the cross. Comes up Parisi, Napoli throw. About 8 yards back from the goal. Taken quickly. Kvaratskhelia goes behind to Lobotka. Now square from Nathan, 40 yards away. He'll cross it in. Half a chance here. Is that a handball? And if it is, it will be the second penalty of the game. It will be Napoli's 6th of the seain. Juste did put the arm up as if he was appealing in a cricket game. Natan's ball over the head of Osimhen. And it does strike the arm, but it's up against the body for Parisi from Juste. So a little bit of luck again with Fiorentina. Napoli not looking dangerous, to be honest. Fiorentina are looking settled. Look like they've got a plan there. Different areas of the game to starve Napoli the ball at times and to bring the tempo up and down. Back to Alex Mertens. He'll be furious with his defence after this game. Within 3 against Real Madrid. And again, spot of bad luck there. Not to say that Napoli hasn't had some good luck. Yellow cards. It's a tough challenge on Raspadori. And that's coming from behind as well. Another go against Martinez Quarta. 20 minutes to go. Second yellow of the game, and both for Fiorentina, goalkeeper and centre half. Long way from the goal, about 45 yards. Italiano is yelling at his side about where to stand. They're very pedantic about where players are on the pitch. Nathan out to Oliveira now. Nowhere to go as Icone marked up well, closed down the space. Now Robotka playing as one of 3 central defenders. Zielinski trying to spark Napoli back into attack, and will win another free kick, and another yellow card is shown. And who's this for? Jack Bonaventura is arguing. Napoli's time for some reinforcements for Vincenzo Italiano because he's got so much on the bench. I guess he's happy with the balance. Unnecessary from Bonaventura, who has the goal that separates the 2 sides. Chip across from Zielinski, header back in to the danger area, edge of the box. Milenkovic volleys away. Robotka gets back first. He'll find Neb. He's got nowhere to go except long. He'll go out to the right side. Good ball. Now Juste. The splits into Raspadori. He'll curl one out to Oliveira on the halfway line. Ball over the top from Zielinski, goes past Raspadori. That'll be a goal kick for Terracciano. Is it a case of Napoli being out of ideas, or sides working them out and frustrating them? 72nd minute we're into. Fiorentina leading 2-1 at the Maradona. This is the time of the game when Napoli scores most of their goals. Like to wear down sides. So 6 in total, along with the Roma in the final 15. Roma with a 4-1 win earlier today against Cagliari. Now Icone back to the keeper. Considering some of the changes made, Nico Gonzalez out there. Top scorer unused. Kvaratskhelia was a really telegraphed run. Ball taken away from him, put over the top. Ostergaard wins the header. And Juste cleans up the mess. Now Nathan. Fiorentina want Oliveira to receive the ball. They try and close down the right, so Napoli have to go to the left. Instead, Napoli figure that out. Robotka. In the end, you have to go down the left. It's back from Mera. Zielinski. So calm under pressure. Nathan just keeps it in play. And it's a real nail for Oliveira. And Fiorentina win a throw high up. Eventually, we're going to see number 10 for Fiorentina come in and finish off the Italian champions at home. It would be a statement win. Nico Gonzalez wearing the number 10. We assume it's one of Icone or Brecalo to come out. Josip Brekalo. His milestone goal. A huge blow to Napoli's aspirations to stay in touch with Milan and Inter. 74th minute. Gonzalez, as I was saying, the top scorer now in for the 7th game, 4 goals and 1 assist. And of course, for his best season since 2020 when he left Stuttgart. Immediately wreaking havoc, and the Boca needs to outpace 2 players. He's done it well. He's only got Kvaratskhelia. Coyote will cut it off though. We have a throw about 40 yards away from Terracciano's goal, left side of the pitch. Back to Zielinski. Mata out to Ostigard. Right side now to Lorenzo up high. Ball to Kvaratskhelia on the edge of the box. Goes down. It's play on for now. Oliveira, not the man you want to have it. Osimhen is. He goes down. He wants a free kick. Not getting one. Forward by Ikone. Inzola. Cleaned up by Ostigard. Referee says play on. Bodies flying. And Zielinski taps it forward. And Oliveira has given away the foul against Coyote. This is a case of the teenager shepherding the ball out of play against the Uruguayan. Just a simple matter of doing that. So he'll have the throw. What a moment this is in his career to come to the Maradona and potentially defeat the reigning champion. One of the rare starts he's had at senior level. Fiorentina wins a free kick on the halfway line. We're about to tick over into the final quarter of an hour. Bonaventura scoring in his 99th Serie A game for Fiorentina. Until tonight, had never scored against Napoli while wearing his shirt. And now he's on course for his best season since 2018. That was back when he was 29 years of age. A ball out from Terracciano. Nathan, well positioned to win the aerial duel. Ostigard also fires ahead of forward. No one there for Napoli. Parisi will watch it roll out. Is it a case of getting Simeone in? It is indeed. Triple change coming by the look of it with Gaetano, Simeone and Lindstrom all to come out of the game. So Zielinski will come out for Lindstrom. Osimhen given a rest. It's not his day. And gives the thumbs up to the coach. He's off for international duty undoubtedly. So Giovanni Simeone comes in. Osimhen disappointed. Although he did score a penalty. Could have made it 2-1 if the score's at 1-1. Gaetano will come in for Stanislav Lobotka. So that's something that Rudy Garcia has obviously identified in the middle of the pitch. Gaetano is quite versatile. It's Gianluca Gaetano. Scored against Lecce. Really nice finish as well from the edge of the box. It offers some long-range options. Ikone up against Oliveira. Ball switched out to the left. Parisi moves forward. Gonzalez will get it back to Martinez Cuarta, who's on a yellow. With that, it's all of Rudy Garcia's changes by our mate. 15 minutes for them to conjure up something, at least get a point from this game. Sometimes it's a test of character, how he responds. One of the players not pulled off. Now Kajuste getting back on Nico Gonzalez, who's playing just inside the wingers. There's a ball over to Inzola. It's Outside the box, it's Kayode. Wants to shoot. Now, was that touched by Alex Medic? I don't think it was. We'll have the goal kick. So off the starting 11 for Napoli. All three midfielders taken out of the game, and two of the attackers, Politano and Osim. Raspadori, quite deep. He'll go across the pitch. Well done by Kayode to get there in front of Kvaratskhelia. A big effort here from the 19-year-old. He's out of position, so Kvaratskhelia can get forward on the left. Goes inside him. The Georgian can sit it there for Oliveira. Can't thread the needle, though, towards Raspadori and Simeone. Mr. Go. Lovely positioning to make sure Zola can't get forward. Di Lorenzo will go back to the Norwegian centre-half. Anke Juster is playing just in front of the central pairing. Montano over the top. Really sets the task for Kvaratskhelia, who's done wonderfully well. Half a chance here for Napoli. Somehow, Fiorentina have foiled the intentions to get the ball to Simeone, who would have been in for a tapping. Easy, getting his body in the way with his panic stations. But they've done enough here. And this is the time of the game when Napoli open up the defence. Parisi getting there just in front of Simeone. It was well disguised by Raspadori to look for the Argentinian. Napoli with a corner from the right side, and Parisi still down. They may hang on. Or is there something amazing about to happen with the Maradona? And from the right side, Oliveira is there. Kvaratskhelia outside the box, goes back out to Raspadori. He'll chip it in on the left. Good header away by Duncan. Simeone with the ball at 35 yards and constantly going away from goal. Has to go to Gaetano, all the way back to Alex Medic. He'll be pressured by Icone. So Medic goes long. Everyone offside for Napoli, except for Simeone. We'll have to get over towards Martinez. Quaito, force him into a pass, giving it away. Raspadori lurking. Over to Milenkovic on the right side. Fiorentina needing to go long, and they do. Ostergaard again. Oh, he's taken out by Zola. Straight back up on his feet, but Napoli on a mission. 9 minutes to get the equaliser. Justa moves the one of Di Lorenzo's. Doesn't see him, so inside to Kvaratskhelia. Gaetano out to Oliveira. In front of him is Lindström. It looks as though he's peeling away from one wing to the other. Put into the squad to play on the right if Politano isn't available. Di Lorenzo takes it down brilliantly. Now Kvaratskhelia tries something from long range, and it skews off the side of his left boot and goes out for a throw. I'm sure that one will be made into a gif. Kayode with the throw-in. Defensive area for Fiorentina, right side of the pitch. Goes long. About 30 metres that throw. Napoli will win it back though. Montano hasn't actually kept it in. Probably heckled by Vincenzo Italiano from behind. So another small win for Fiorentina. And we'll have time for another substitution with the ball being put out by Napoli. So Kayode has had a brilliant game out there tonight. It's Ranieri who will come in. Mandragora and Infantino are two other players coming on. So Duncan is one player to come out. Mandragora, straight swap there. Domain. solid job out there in the midfield. Artomelo is another player to come out. Infantino will come on. With Ranieri replacing Michael Cagliari. Mandragora now 26. Spartan, Udinese, Torino, Crotone, Juventus, Pescara, Genoa. So Italiano bringing in some much needed energy off the bench to see them through. 7 or 8 minutes for these substitutions to get in there and get dirty. And speaking of getting dirty, Zola into the back of Gaetano. They hold on to it though. And Kvaratskhelia has been switched out to the right side by the look of it. Trying to pull Fiorentina out of shape. Now Cajuste beats his man and gets forward. Immediately beat Infantino out to Kvaratskhelia. As I said, he's out on the right side. Puts the ball to the back post. And arriving was Lindstrom, but couldn't get the header. Away by Fiorentina. Oliveira will throw. Goes short. And it's Gaetano. Back to Oliveira. 1-2. Infantino is a 20-year-old Argentinian. And for his 5th game since leaving Rosario Central. So he's on for Artomelo. Now Lindstrom. And now for his footwork, 13 million euro signing. Gets it back to Oliveira, into the middle. Simeone! His header tipped over. And that was from a long way out, about 14 yards. He had to loop his header over Pietro Terracciano. He didn't take any chances and made sure it went out. Now Napoli with another corner. They simply have to put bodies in front of the goalkeeper. In it comes. Lovely area, Natano. Couldn't get there. In front of the man, Fiorentina defending with everyone behind the ball. Now Gaetano puts it forward on the left wing, taken by Paesi, with his feet taken up by Raspadori. Still gets the ball to halfway. Nzola contests with Ostigard. Now Oliveira. Raspadori out on the left. Rudy Garcia asking for Kvaratskhelia to stay out on the right. And he will go that way. Di Lorenzo. His cross shut off. Napoli captain, can he rally his troops? Still on the right side, 40 yards away. Kvaratskhelia inbound. Cajuste directing traffic into a really tough area for Fiorentina to defend, and somehow Napoli put the header wide by Simeone, who had to attack it on the bounce. What a ball that was. Coming through was Simeone, who missed, and then Matias Oliveira at the back post. It's come off him and gone out for a Fiorentina goal kick. Wilson has been taken out of the game. He's an interested onlooker. He'll be disappointed he wasn't able to get that goal when it was 1-1. Putting it at the goalkeeper, and saying that he was lucky that his penalty wasn't saved. Now Kvaratskhelia down the right side, finds space, and it's Cajuste who won't win a corner. Doesn't want to give away the foul either. It was put in by Kvaratskhelia. Now Ostigard. Didn't keep that ball in. I think it's a Fiorentina throw on the far left side. 3.5 minutes in this game. Can Napoli find a way? We saw them do it on a few different occasions last season. They did that here against Spezia. That night it was 0-0, and Raspadori got the late winner. His first for the club. Will Fiorentina find a third goal and put this game to bed? Let's find out. It's still on the pitch, right wing. Still quick on his feet. Go all the way back to Terracciano though. Simeone will sprint forward. Force the goal kicker to go long. Natano loses out the header. Well done by Mandragora. Gets it forward to Nzola. Out to the right it will come. Mandragora again. Uses Icone. Shifts it back onto his left and goes behind. They just need to see out time with 2.5 minutes. Infantino. Very deep. Wants Terracciano to go out to the left side. Fiorentina's Quarta, who received the yellow cards about 20 minutes ago. It's looked in prime condition so far this season. Napoli in the middle, trying to win it back. Everything sticking to the boots of the Fiorentina players. Now Icone. His ball forward comes off Oliveira, out for a Fiorentina throw, about 30 yards back, and now Comuzzo is about to come on for Vincenzo Italiano. This is Pietro Comuzzo making his debut in senior football. Big moment. Looks like a tall defender coming into the game. He's played 15 games in the Primavera, the under-19s. So what can he do? A moment to make a debut against the defending champion. Yellow card coming. Harsh challenge. And that is for another Fiorentino player. Referee will stop the clock to allow the substitution to take place. That's against Ranieri. So the stoppage here was a challenge by Ranieri to take out the feet of Oliveira. Now it's hurried over to the right side. Di Lorenzo, he sees from Ostigard. Kvaratskhelia is over there. 90th minute. Fiorentina leading 2-1 at the Maradona. Technically in third place with Juventus on 17 points. The best start to a season from them in about 6 years. And it's the kind of start that you would expect from them in the Battistuta days. Let's see what they can do on the right side, Napoli. Spadori trying to find his way through. It's tight spaces there. Kvaratskhelia got around his man. He gets the ball. He needs to find Simeone in the box. Instead he goes to the edge. The shot will come, and it's put over the bar. And the shot came from Gianluca Gaetano. Went for placement in his defence. He wasn't just blasting away. Wanted to make the most of the opportunity, but Milenkovic came to him and forced him to make a decision one way or the other. Real purpose about the way Napoli were coming forward then. 4 minutes of added time as Napoli trail at the Maradona. Stats in the second half. It is 8 goal attempts for Napoli, 4 for Fiorentina. It is a 1-0 win in this half for the home side. There's a yellow card here for Simeone. He looked to come off second best in that challenge. Swinging his right knee. Doesn't want to waste any more time, but there's a Fiorentina player down. It was him up against Parisi. It was a 50-50 ball, but Parisi got there first. Looking to captain the side to a big victory. Long ball comes towards Insola. Karate kick out from the back by Ostigard, brought down by Infantino. Nico Gonzalez out there on the left. He's got 2 to beat, make that 3. It was mission impossible. Napoli will come away through Juste, and one of the Fiorentina players down. Referee says not falling for it. Still down. Napoli won't care and will play on. Time. We'll bring it forward about 30 metres. Everyone pouring forward, waiting for Alex Medet to do a Providel here. Fiorentina won it back, but smart football out to the left for the run of Parisi. All of a sudden, the injured Fiorentina player is up, and he can win the game here. Nico Gonzalez, he stayed down injured, waited for Parisi to come forward, and sews up all 3 points with Fiorentina's third game of the match. And he goes to 5 goals in the Campionato. The leading goal scorer for Fiorentina made no mistake once he was given the opportunity. Parisi, it was all his making to atone for the goal in the first half that got Napoli back to 1-1, giving away the penalty with his chest back to Terracciano. putting the goalkeeper under pressure. But this time it was smart football down the left. And Nico Gonzalez waited and waited. The ball was on a platter. Mede, he stuck up his left arm. It was going to take a miracle to keep that one out. And from 7 yards, the Argentine slams that home. Fiorentina are home. And they're up into equal third place with Juventus. Stoppage time, Serie. And that will send the Viola into the international break with a lot of hope for the remaining portion of the season. Another 30 games to come, so plenty of time for either of these sides to go up and down the table. But a wake-up call for Napoli, losing to Real Madrid during the week. 2 home losses in a row. It's the first time they'll lose 2 games in a row in all competitions since November 2021. Osimhen going to 6 goals. I guess that's the positive. He scored a penalty as well after all the controversy of TikTok. So Napoli fans can at least put that to bed. Fiorentina with 3 goals in general play. They will win this. In the 95th minute we go. Tapping the ball. Fiorentina have a free kick very late on. There's a yellow card here for Janske Juste. And that is the second one for Napoli. 2 substitutes getting yellows. Fiorentina doing the job. Looked like Napoli could win this at 1-1 when Osimhen intercepted the throw back to Milenkovic. There is contingency here from Florence and also Croatians in the stands for the goal of Josip Brekalo, which is wonderful to see. Long ball forward, and Zola wins it. There's an offside call. We'll have an extra 60 seconds added on by the look of it. Di Lorenzo, Kvaratskhelia on the right. There'll be a lot of criticism coming for the Italian champion. Have never won 2 in a row. Talking about Serie A titles. That is the final whistle from referee Federico Lapena. Napoli, they are bounced by Fiorentina at home by 3 goals to 1. An away win for La Viola sees them soar up into equal third place along with Juventus. 17 points, they've scored 18, conceded 11. And Napoli in this game concede 3, the worst defence of their season in Serie A. And they concede 2 games in a row against Real Madrid and now Fiorentina, who are in supreme form. Top 4 sides, Napoli into 5th. They slipped down. It was 4th against 5th. They've traded places. The goals take you through them. It was Brekalo in the 7th minute. His pass diverted, or his shot diverted into the goal by Di Lorenzo. Then it was Osimhen who won the penalty, converted it in the 50th minute of the first half. Bonaventura, with a deflection off Oliveira, was able to control and dispatch in the 63rd minute. And then it was Nico Gonzalez. He laid down injured as Napoli poured forward for the equaliser. Parisi getting the ball, going down the left. Gonzalez all of a sudden back up on his feet and slots from 7 yards past Alex Mede. It hasn't been the Napoli goalkeeper's week, and Fiorentina deserved winners at the Stadio Diego Armando Maradona. We'll leave it there here on Flash.